What's going on, guys? Caz Cray back with another Baltimore State Dynasty video, and this time the Stallions headed into Virginia to take on the Old Dominion Monarchs. And last time these two teams played was a really crazy game. Baltimore State had a 45-10 lead, but then Old Dominion absolutely fired back. They brought the game within 10, I believe, before failing a two-point conversion. Baltimore State ended up winning, but that game got a lot closer than it probably should have. But on to this game, Tank Evans and Quadarius Friday, two guys on Baltimore State's list of recruits, are visiting Old Dominion this week. They'll be visiting Baltimore State in just a few weeks. As Baltimore State wins the toss, they elect to kick it off. Aaron Manley with the kick, and we are underway. And Strong takes the kickoff. He's just going to nail it in the end zone. So Old Dominion football from the 25, 1st and 10. Blake LaRussa drops back. He's going to throw the screen to Jeremy Cox up the right side. A few missed tackles by Baltimore State. And Cox finally pushed out at the 41-yard line. And a new set of downs as LaRussa out of the pistol throws offside to Hassan Patterson. And Patterson up to the 48-yard line, a 6-yard gain in the play. Now it's 2nd and 4. Old Dominion with the up-tempo offense. Here's LaRussa. He's going to scramble. And he's going to be brought down from behind by Demrick Cole after a 3-yard gain. That's going to bring up a 3rd and 1. LaRussa in the shotgun now. Hand off to Cox, and Cox up the middle just barely gets enough for the first down. And now it's a 1st and 10. Old Dominion across the 50 now. Here's LaRussa, going to throw left side to Harper. And he gets up to the 36, 35-yard line. And Old Dominion having no trouble moving the football in this drive as LaRussa throws the swing pass to Patterson. Subtle able to shut that down after a 2-yard gain. That's going to bring up a 2nd and 8. Shotgun look again. LaRussa on the play fake. He's going to throw deep to the left side. Incomplete. Just had to throw that one away. That's going to bring up a 3rd and 8 now. And again in the shotgun is LaRussa. He drops back. He throws left side and he finds Harper. Able to beat the press and gets right by Patrick Suttle for a big gain. And now the Monarchs inside the red zone, inside the 10 now as LaRussa runs the option. Able to get up to the 5-yard line after a 2-yard gain. Now it's going to be a 2nd and goal. LaRussa is going to scramble, but he's brought down for a sack instead. And who else would it be? It's Kevin Hodges with the sack. That's going to bring up a 3rd and goal now. Here's LaRussa. Has time, looking to the end zone, and he finds Harper in the end zone for a touchdown. And Isaiah Harper was damn near uncoverable on that drive, for lack of a better word. I mean, again, just gets wide open on this play, and now we have a 7-0 ball game in favor of Old Dominion. Now the Monarchs going to kick it off to Baltimore State. Here's the kick. Aldrin Johnson to return kicks now with Josh Seymour still out. And Johnson going to take it up the right side. He's past the 30, and he's going to get pushed out at about the 39-yard line. A very solid return by Aldrin Johnson. And out comes Baltimore State without Franklin Jones or Josh Seymour. It's Niko Riles at quarterback and Myles Reed at running back. Reed gets no gain on the first play. It's going to bring up a 2nd and 10. Riles back to pass. He's going to scramble. He has time. He's going to throw it, and it's complete to an open Aldrin Johnson. And that's the big difference between Jones and Riles. Niko Riles is much more natural when it comes to running. He's not the best passer in the world, but he definitely has Jones beat when it comes to athleticism. So now 1st and 10, Baltimore State in Old Dominion territory as Reed gets the handoff, only 2 yards on the play. Now it's going to be a 2nd and 8. Riles in the shotgun again. He's going to throw a screen to Harewood this time, and Javier Harewood only gets a yard in the play. It's going to bring up a 3rd and 7 now. 3 receivers to the left side. Riles in the shotgun as he drops back. He's under pressure, gets hit as he throws, incomplete. And Baltimore State is going to have to punt this one away now. So now Old Dominion football, they're facing their 2nd and 14. Here's LaRussa, going to throw left side, and it's complete to Patterson. Able to get a gain of 6 on the play. Now it's a 3rd and 8. And again, LaRussa in the shotgun. He gets it away, nearly intercepted by Deontay Muhammad. He just couldn't hold on to it. And Old Dominion goes 3 and out. Baltimore State football. It's a 1st and 10. Riles going to throw over the middle to Jadarius Duncan. And Duncan up to about the 48-yard line of Old Dominion after a 9-yard gain. Now it's going to be a 2nd and 1. Little read option action, and Riles able to go up the middle for 9 yards and a 1st down inside the Old Dominion 40 now. 1st and 10. Riles going to scramble on the play action. He gets it out to Duncan again. Duncan up the right sideline up to about the 26-yard line. And Baltimore State's offense with the backup quarterback showing a lot of life right now. It's the 2nd and 10. Harewood in motion. Riles drops back. He has time. Gets it away, and Aldrin Johnson just couldn't hold on to it. Hit as he tried to make the catch, just couldn't bring it in. Now it's going to be a 3rd and 10. Riles in the shotgun as he drops back. He's going to throw right side to Johnson, and a great catch for the touchdown by Aldrin Johnson. Now, Riles isn't the passer that Jones is, but he's still very capable of throwing those jump balls. As you see on this play, just throws it up to Johnson, and Johnson able to make the adjustment and make the catch for the touchdown. Now we have a tie ball game at 7 apiece. As Old Dominion gets the ball back with a minute to go in the 1st quarter, and LaRussa tries to scramble. It's nowhere to go, brought down by Lynn Collier. It's going to bring up a 2nd and 13 now. LaRussa going to scramble again. And this time, Kegler able to bring him down at about the 10 or 11-yard line. It's only a gain of 1. Now it's going to bring up a 3rd and 12. Here's LaRussa. He's going to throw deep to the left side and incomplete. No flag on the play. It looked like Clay might have pushed off on Patterson, but he got away with it, and Old Dominion will punt it away. Baltimore State football from the 45. Here's Reed up the middle on the counter. Gets about 7 yards on the play, and that's going to bring it into the 1st quarter. Baltimore State deadlocked with Old Dominion 7-7. 2nd quarter action coming your way in just a moment. Excellent field position for Baltimore State as we begin the 2nd quarter. Here's Riles on 2nd and 3. Rolls out, throws right side, and incomplete. Looking for Jadarius Duncan. Just kind of overthrew him, and that's going to bring up a 3rd and 3 now. Riles in the shotgun. He's going to hand it off to Reed on the sweep, and Reed's going to get up to the 32-yard line. 5 yards on the play, and that's good enough for a 1st down. Baltimore State at least in position to get a field goal out of this drive, but ideally they didn't want a touchdown as Riles throws right side to Rayshon Griffin. Griffin out of bounds at the 18-yard line. And now Baltimore State in the red zone. 2nd and 10. Here's Riles. He's going to get it away quickly. Finds Reed, who makes the catch. Falls forward for about 7 yards. Now it's a 3rd and 3. Tracy in motion to the right side. And here's the handoff to Myles Reed. Reed trying to get the 1st down, but he's not even close. Only gets a yard, needed 3. So Baltimore State will have to settle for a Philip Hayden field goal, about a 27-yarder. It's a chip shot and right down the middle. So a 10-7 lead for the Stallions now. Old Dominion football as LaRussa going to throw the screen to Cox. And Cox makes a little move. I don't know if that was his intention, but he totally jukes out Nordley forward. And he gets a 17-yard gain in the reception and the 1st down. Wow, just a terrible job by Ford in breaking down. As Cox gets the handoff, a few moves, and he gets another 1st down, this time on the ground, 11 yards on the play. Old Dominion in Baltimore State territory now. Here's a 3rd and 9. LaRussa going to throw deep to the right side. And who else? Isaiah Harper with another big catch, this time a 45-yard bomb, getting Old Dominion inside the 5 now. 1st and 10. Cox gets the handoff, and it's an easy touchdown for him. 1 yard out, and the offensive line just made a huge hole for him to run through. Now it's a 14-10 lead for Old Dominion as Baltimore State gets the ball back. Here's Riles, 3rd and 10. He's going to scramble. He has a little bit of space. Caught from behind. He fumbles it, and it's picked up by Worthy. Worthy has space. Edison can't get him. Williams can't bring him down. And he's finally going to be brought down at about the 4-yard line of Baltimore State. Just an unfortunate play for Riles. Probably should have slid, but here we are now. 2nd and goal from the 3. LaRussa throws it to the end zone, and he's intercepted by Taquan Clay. And Baltimore State gets bailed out by the secondary as Taquan Clay makes a great play on the ball. And Baltimore State able to avoid a disaster. 1st and 10. Here's the throw to Harewood on the screen. Harewood has plenty of space. Up to the 50. the 40, and he's going to be brought down at the 34-yard line, a 47-yard gain for Harewood. Now Baltimore State has a chance to take the lead. Here's a handoff to Reed, and we rhyme it again. Check my SoundCloud link. It's in the description. I dropped a new song pretty recently as Reed gets 7 yards on the play. Now it's a 2nd and 3. Riles rolls to the right. He has plenty of time. He's going to throw to the end zone looking for Bentley, and Shelton Bentley with a great catch in the end zone for the touchdown as Baltimore State takes the lead right back after a great throw by Riles and a great catch by Bentley. Old Dominion goes 3 and out, so Baltimore State has the ball with 2.5 minutes to go in the first half. Riles going to roll over to the right side, finds CJ Chick, the backup running back, and Chick able to get 3 yards on the play. It's going to bring up a 2nd and 7. Riles on a read option. He's going to keep it, and he's going to get himself a first down just shy of midfield. But Riles really abusing that read option so far in this game. Now 1st and 10. He's going to run the option himself, and he keeps it, slides after a gain of 3. It's going to bring up a 2nd and 7. Riles in the shotgun again. He drops back. He's going to throw to the left side, and he's able to find Harewood up to about the 34-yard line, a 14-yard gain. Baltimore State in good position to get some more points before halftime. 1st and 10, a read option this time with the receiver, and he pitches it to Duncan, and Duncan able to get up to about the 27-yard line after an 8-yard gain. It's going to bring up a 2nd and 2. Just under a minute to go now. Here's Riles. He's going to throw to the right side, and he finds Harewood again, and Harewood gets out of bounds at about the 5-yard line. Baltimore State looking for a touchdown. 2nd and goal. Here's Riles. He's going to look to the end zone, and he finds Duncan for the touchdown. The 3rd touchdown pass of the first half for Niko Riles. And that's going to take us into halftime. Baltimore State leads 24-14 as we head into the second half of football. As of late, Baltimore State has really struggled in the first half of football games. They've been more of a second half team, but in this game, they've scored 24 points in the first half. And that includes 3 touchdown passes from backup quarterback Niko Riles, and they lead 24-14 as we head into the second half of football. 1st and 10, Baltimore State football. Here's Riles on the play action. Going to throw it left side, and he finds Harewood. Harewood up to about the 46-yard line, a big gain of 32 as Baltimore State looking to make this a 3-possession game. 1st and 10, Riles again on the play fake. Going to throw over the middle, and he's intercepted. That's just shy of McCumber, and McCumber going to take it up the left side, breaks a few tackles. Up to about the 30-yard line, he's finally brought down. And yes, that is how you pronounce his name, Josiah McCumber, not Jamshire. I just looked it up. Josiah McCumber with the interception as Riles tries to force that into coverage, and he pays the price. So now Old Dominion has the ball at the 30-yard line, 2nd and 10. LaRussa scrambles, and he's going to be brought down for another sack. And this time it is Collier with his 2nd sack of the game. It's going to bring up a 3rd and 16. Here's LaRussa. Back to pass, and he's trying to scramble away, avoids sacks, and he's hit as he throws, incomplete. And Old Dominion is going to have to kick a field goal. I don't know if they can make this one, but we'll have to see. Here's the kick, and it is wide left. It had the distance, it was just offline, and now Baltimore State will get the ball back. Remains a 10-point game now, 3rd and 10, and Riles tries to find Griffin, but it's incomplete, and Baltimore State will punt the football. Old Dominion ball now at about the 43-yard line. Here's LaRussa, going to scramble. He has some space and a stiff arm to Muhammad, and Brown comes up to bring him down as he crosses midfield. Now it's going to be a 2nd and 1. And here's a handoff to Cox on the counter. Cox with plenty of space up the left sideline, and he's going to get up to about the 39-yard line. And a new set of downs for the Monarchs as LaRussa going to get the handoff on the read option. Up the middle, just powering forward for 11 yards and another first down. And now we have a 3rd and 9 for Old Dominion. Here's LaRussa. He is under pressure, throws it deep to the right side, and a catch by Travis Fulham over Brad Brown for a touchdown. And it always seems like Brad Brown, who's 6'5", is getting absolutely outplayed by receivers, either his height or shorter. I mean, Fulham's about his height, but still just unacceptable. So now it's 24-21. Baltimore State still leads. Now it's a 1st and 10. A screen pass to Harewood up the middle. And Harewood's going to give himself a first down after forward progress. That's going to be 10 yards on the play. Now we go to a 4th and 2. Baltimore State going to go for it. And here's Riles going to scramble to the left side. He has space. And he's able to get the first, and he's pushed out of bounds, fumbles it again. And Riles is actually injured on the play. And now Baltimore State down to their 3rd string quarterback, James Jimenez. And he's going to hand it off to Reed on his first play. Reed goes nowhere, gets about a yard in the play. And that's going to bring up a 2nd and 9. Jimenez in the shotgun. Here's a read option. Jimenez going to keep it himself. Gets outside. Up to the 30. The 20. Are you kidding me? The 10-5 touchdown. James Jimenez able to get into the end zone on his 2nd play in relief of Niko Riles. And a nice play fake. He gets outside. He used to be a receiver but moved to quarterback. And now he gets his moment to shine. 41 yards to the house, and Baltimore State now has a 10-point lead yet again. Old Dominion ball. It's a 3rd and 7. LaRussa going to throw to the left side. It's complete to Harper, but he's going to be well short of the first down marker. And Old Dominion punts it away again. Niko Riles back into the game for Baltimore State now. Here's the counter to Reed. Reed able to get up to about the 28-yard line after an 8-yard gain in the play. It's going to bring up a 2nd and 2. Here's a play fake. Riles going to scramble. He has time, and he's just going to take what they give him, and he gets out of bounds after a first down. 4 yards on the play. Now it's a new set of downs, 1st and 10. Here's Riles, throws left side to Reed, and Reed gets another first down. Reed has definitely been a lot more involved in the passing game than most people thought he might have been. He's more of a power back, but he can catch the football, as we've shown so far in this game. And now it's going to bring up a 1st and 10. CJ Chick checks into the game. And off the Chick, and Chick goes nowhere. No gain on the play. It's going to bring up a 2nd and 10.
That makes it 2nd and 10.
So Baltimore State in a weak eye now. Here's Riles. Going to throw over the middle, finds Harewood, and Harewood just shy of the first down marker by a yard. 9-yard gain in the play. It's going to bring up a 3rd and 1. On a strong eye, here's a handoff to Reed, and Reed blown up in the backfield, loses 3, and Baltimore State will have to punt it away. No, they're going to go for it, actually. 4th and 4. Baltimore State's really hit or miss on 4th downs, but they're going to try for a conversion here. Here's Riles, going to scramble, and the receiver got in his way, but he still gets the first down. And Riles is hurt yet again, and he's going to exit the football game, and that's going to bring an end to the 3rd quarter. Baltimore State leading 31-21, and we'll be back with the 4th quarter of football in just a moment. Riles re-enters the football game as we begin the 4th quarter. It's a 3rd and 11. Riles on their option with Reed, going to pitch it out. Reed has space, but he's not going to get the first down. He's shy by just a yard. And Baltimore State again going to go for it on 4th down. Trying to extend the drive and close out this game. Riles over the middle to Duncan. And he's up to about the 17-yard line. Another first down for Baltimore State. Now it's going to bring up a 3rd and 10. It's Riles on a read option. He's going to keep it himself. And a nice spin move, but it goes nowhere. It's about 3 on the play. And now 4th and 7. Baltimore State going to go for it for a 3rd time. Can Old Dominion stop him this time? We'll have to see. Riles going to roll left side, throws it to no one in particular, and that's going to be a turnover on downs. Old Dominion football. Now it's a 2nd and 8. LaRussa going to throw to the left side, and he finds Fulham up to the 36-yard line. And a new set of downs. 2nd and 5 now. And LaRussa going to throw the screen to Patterson, but Brown able to slow him down. Couldn't make the tackle, but he got some help from his friends, and he holds him to a 3-yard gain. Now it's going to be 3rd and 2. LaRussa drops back and a throw to Cox, and Cox gets blown up in the backfield. Demert Cole with a big hit, and that's going to bring up a 4th and 4. Old Dominion ends up kicking it away. So now Baltimore State with a 3rd and 7. Riles going to scramble, and he throws it, and it's intercepted by McCumber again. And McCumber going to take it up to about the 16-yard line. Another very poor throw by Riles. And now Old Dominion, just over 3 minutes to go. They're trying to make this a one-score game. Here's a screen, but instead LaRussa gonna run it, and Subtle able to make the tackle before he gets to the first down marker. Now we have a 4th and 2. 2 receivers to the left side. Old Dominion needs this conversion. Here's the option to pitch out to Cox. Cox able to get the first down inside the 5-yard line. 4 yards on the play, and now we have a 3rd and goal, just over 2 minutes to go. Here's a handoff to Cox. Cox breaks the tackle, and he gets into the end zone. So now it's a one-possession game. Baltimore State leading by 3 now, and Old Dominion kicks it deep to Baltimore State as the Stallions now trying to close this game out as Old Dominion tries to stop them. Here's a handoff to Reed up the right side. Reed able to dodge a few defenders, gets the first down. Old Dominion uses their first timeout. New set of downs. Here's a read option, handoff to Reed. And Reed able to get 5 yards. Second timeout by Old Dominion. Now it's a 2nd and 5. Baltimore State trying to run the clock out still. Here's a play fake. Riles going to throw left side, nearly intercepted by Johnson. And that probably would have been a pick 6, but Riles able to get away with that. So now it's going to be a 3rd and 5. Play fake. Riles scrambles to the left side. And he's going to throw, finds Chick, and Chick up to the 50, the 40. Breaks the tackle, and he's going to be pushed out at about the 33-yard line. A good gain by him, but just a bad decision to stay so close to the sidelines because that stops the clock now. 1st and 10, handoff to Reed up the middle, and Reed has a first down. Old Dominion going to use their last timeout, and that's going to be your ball game. Baltimore State able to hold off an upset-minded Old Dominion team. 31-28 is your final score. Niko Riles had a great first half. The second half, he kind of fell off. But overall, I think he played pretty well in relief of Franklin Jones. And with how stagnant the offense has been sometimes with Jones, I'm just saying, Riles might actually end up taking the starting job permanently. It depends on that concussion injury with Jones, but we'll have to see what happens. I think Riles played really well. And, of course, he got hurt a few times, and Jimenez came in and scored a 42-yard touchdown on a read option. So we got some pretty good backups who are like playmakers. They're not the best passers in the world, but I actually did some numbers crunching, and then the first half, Riles was 14 for 20, 207 yards and 3 touchdowns. He had a great first half. Second half was kind of bad, actually. Under 50% completion percentage in the second half, 104 yards and 2 interceptions on 7 for 18 passing. So it's not bad for his first game, but I just think Baltimore State as a team has to do a better job of playing a full game. Because usually this season they played a great second half, but a bad first half. This game they played great in the first half, second half, But we'll have to see what happens with the rest of the season. Let me know what you guys think of the quarterback situation in the comment section. Should I stick with Franklin Jones when he comes back healthy, or should I go with Riles? Hell, if you think I should go with James Jimenez, let me know that in the comment section as well. Thank you guys for watching this video. Make sure you hit the like button, hit the sub button if you're new. Of course, click on the bell, become a part of the notification gang. And also check out my SoundCloud. I dropped a new song last week. I want you guys to hear it. Anyways, you guys have a wonderful rest of your day, night, or whenever you're watching this video. And I am out of here. Deuces.